Adventure waits for nobody, so rally up the crew. Sailing towards our destiny, we know just what to do. Protecting all through strife and storm, Team Guardians defend. Their mission pure, their promise sworn, steadfast till the end. Mysticians seek what lies untold, with spells of newfound lore. Lighting paths and opening gates to magic's very core. Raise the banner, let it fly, united we stand tall. Our spirit bold and our courage bright, to answer echo's call. Adventure waits for nobody, so rally up the crew. Sailing towards our destiny, we know just what to do. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name the world will know. Raise the banner, let it fly, united we stand tall. Our spirit bold and our courage bright, to answer echo's call. Adventure waits for nobody, so rally up the crew. Sailing towards our destiny, we know just what to do.
Hooray! Let me turn down my thing because it suddenly sounded like people yelling at me. Alright. Hello everybody! Yeah, welcome to the start of the season. Sorry that yesterday, obviously, was a little late today. Because Nika had to switch computers from one computer to the other, and it takes some time. There are 9 new names. Pretty sure on that list. We got some very excited about some people that we got to play. Finally, we've been asking them for a while. Some people are playing new characters.
They're new, no.
Oh wait, sorry, no, nobody's playing new characters. If there were, hypothetical. It's all hypothetical. But yeah, that's our new theme song. I think it's fucking cool. And we finally got it. We have another evergreen one since we switched to Lockstitch. But yeah. So cards, obviously you guys saw them. They are back up. If you guys have any questions about the cards, feel free. I will run through a couple of them real quick. What the hell just happened? Oh, it's because I'm only looking up bingo cards. Obviously, so we've got the downtime game. We plan to have downtimes between seasons. This arc, this mini arc that's going to be in the month of February, we will not have a downtime between this and the first starting Pirate Queen arc. We're going to roll right into it. This is going to be, we're going to start at the 6 months to a year that we are letting fly by, so we can see the Echo Awaken. These games are not going to be, they are going to be in order, but not sequential. It's not the next day. But the Pirate Queen games are going to be more like that. It's going to be more we are here doing this. We are in this place doing this. So we've got like downtime game where I want to play Ether Reich really bad. I have no idea why I really want to play that game right now, but I do. So during the downtime, that's probably going to be the first one. But Sea Devils crew, get your art done in the Sea Devils crew style, which we will see more about tomorrow. Pirate Queen crew, that is for the next arc. If there are 2 slots in that Pirate Queen's crew, and when you, we know the gist of those characters, but you will be able to help us design them more or less. But you're gonna have to like fit with the way that Pirate Queen told us her crew is. So good luck with that one. Then there is like more is to add attack. Somebody already got more. This is more gives everybody in the scene 2 extra TP to use. Counted as like free TP. If you have 10, you technically have 12. But the second the scene ends, that's gone. So spend it while you have it. Then there's the bounty what flaws. Everybody has to use their flaw in the game to get the bounty reward, but not just use their flaw and still roll a success. And if you don't remember, when you're using your flaw, you always roll 2d20 and take the lower. Then there's tag. That is just the bingo for everybody in the party spending themselves to 0 TP. Then we will refill it by 5 for everybody. Like, that is me and Nika encouraging you, use your tags, please. I need, like, the only way I can tell if this system works is if you spend it, so spend it. Recharge refills TP, obviously. Then we go all the way down, and then bigger is the add a tag to an enemy or NPC, i.e. huge or aggressive, like, and just say what you want to add and I'll add it. Prepared is also giving somebody a tag, giving an ally a tag, and set the scene is giving the area, the map that they are currently on, applying a tag to that. But yeah, go ahead. Okay. Oh, so Nika just me and Nika were talking about this last night, and now we finally have it in. So we are doing a thing with every $300 donated. We'll do a giveaway for the Sea Devil Glow Up. Or it'll be raffled off the way that we used to do raffles, you know? Exclamation point raffle. So every $300 we get this weekend, we will do a raffle for it, but that includes buying said glow ups, which are now open for $200. Like, you can buy a glow up for your character so if you buy a glow up, all we need is an extra 100, and then somebody else will get the glow up as well, which will be a random raffle, even if, like, just hit it. And if you get it and you already have one, I think it's fair to say that you can choose who else gets it. Personally, like, me and Nika did not talk about that. That's just me talking out of my ass, everybody. All right. But so for today's game, if you guys did not read also, real quick, how are we liking the little mission things, the little mission statements that I put out? Like, do we like these? Do we like them? Is there enough information there? Is there more stuff that you guys would want? Please let me know. It just gives you guys a little, like, rundown of some NPCs that you're gonna know, the threat in the area. This is to replace the Peanut, the talking with Peanut, and also now that the admin is Isaac, and I don't want to have to pull him in every single game to talk to you guys. Like, this is what I like. So today, Lockstitch has been asked for aid from the Fulgarlite outpost. And the rise in magic has prompted them to do some experimenting, and during these experiments, unknown creatures have begun appearing. Like, they use the word creature vaguely. They haven't seen it. Nobody has been able to actually see it, but their equipment has been destroyed, like out in the desert. Also, like parts around Fulgarlite outpost itself have been destroyed as well. Look, you guys are going to do the investigating. I'll let you do it. Oh, Zachna was supposed to be in this game. He couldn't make it, so we got Vulpa as a replacement. Don't worry, Zachna's still playing another game in later on. But let me introduce everybody to the party. All right. So oh wait, Cass, are you back? You said BRB, and then we're gonna skip Caps real quick. We have Clementine, played by Vanex.
Hello.
Hooray! We've got Midnight, played by Kawari.
Hello, hello.
We got Vulpa, played by Linear.
Hello.
And we have Cass, played by Cowboy, but we might not have him right now.
You coming?
He's bourbon as hard as he can.
Yeah.
That 10 is Midnight's Ponder the Orb, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. While we wait for Cass to make it back, how do we all like the theme song? Are we all liking the theme song?
Oops. Yeah. Really,
Definitely another good one.
like I really like the like just the melody to it. It's really pretty. I think it's groovy.
Big fans of it slowing down and then
Mm-hmm.
can't play it again. It's attached to the to that video. Oh, Nika said she can play it again.
Just restart the stream. We'll be fine. No one will notice.
I'm just waiting for Cass.
Yeah.
I really like the fact that it like we told him it's just like our favorite part of what was the moon one called? Yeah, it had its not Starborn Melody. It was Moonstruck Saga, the arc, but he named it something else.
Begin Again.
Yeah, Begin Again. We really liked how Begin Again had that slow start. Mostly it's because Dragon's Dogma 1 had the best song of all time as its intro song. Oh, there we go. And we have Cass, played by Cowboy.
Howdy. I heard
Yay.
there was like a giant electrical sounding thing that happened outside.
Oh no.
I think those
Yeah,
are
we
called
just-
lightning bolts.
No, it was like an arc. It was an arc off of a transformer. It's good now.
Oh.
Mm,
Mm.
Oh, that's a little dangerous.
yeah. Luckily, it's not on my grid, so.
Mm.
I am so mad
And no one is
that they
up.
got rid of Dragon's Dogma's like good song. Like I am more mad. Like this is off topic, and I'm sorry, but we're all friends here. Dragon's Dogma and Street Fighter 4, the original Street Fighter 4, had the two best themes of all time to start their songs and to start their games. And then they got rid of them, both of them, because like Street Fighter 4 had a song called Indestructible. Go look that up at some point. It's fucking awesome. And then Dragon's Dogma had like Into Free, which was fucking so good. And then they changed it for the Dark Arisen one, and I was so angry about it. Anyway, all right, everybody. Here's where we are going to start today's game. You guys are in the desert. Super sandy. Like, and again, like everybody with hair, your hair is standing up a little bit. Cass doesn't seem like he has hair. I think he's smooth. I feel like I always pictured Cass's skin texture like those rubber balls, like a squeak, 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 or like a gym mat, like a gym floor. That you know what I'm talking about, right?
Cass's skin is technically soft scale.
Don't you ruin this for me. Your headcanon and my headcanon. No, it's fine.
That is how he, that is how he could do himself.
Put you guys all over here. All right. So in front of you is a large tower, like electricity arcing all over this place. If you have magical sensing abilities, like you can feel it. Midnight, you can smell the ozone in the air. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in front of you is a newly built tower. Last time you guys were in this desert, this was not here. But it is... Parts of it are lighting up, but you can see scattered on the ground all around it, there's like metal fragments, and it does not look like it's in great condition. You can see ahead of you, this is Kai, leader of Fulgarlite. This is Michael, head engineer, or mechanic. You have not met this person, but I have already told you this is Harrison. Kai is walking towards you all at quick. Did you bring the gentleman? I know I did not give you tags for the gentleman, but is that how you drove out here?
Yes.
All right. So Kai walks up to everybody. He's very posh, very well put together. His hair is not, their hair is not like floating into the air the way that you guys all is. And he's just like, thank you all for coming. And he's like, puts his hand out. Have any of you like met with Kai before? Have any of you? You four.
Cass has.
He's just like,
I believe
I
so.
don't know if I'm
First one to Fulgarlite.
Cadets. And they put their
Howdy.
hand out to shake.
It's great to be back here, Kai. Cass puts his hands up and just shakes Kai's.
As you can see, we're under some. We've been doing some building out here, and let me introduce you to my crew. Cadets. Some of you may have known Michael, our head mechanic. And Michael's just like looking around and just like, Patagon's not here? Oh, little sad.
No, not this time. Little buddy had to do some more important stuff back at the Silver Thimble for now.
You all can see Harrison behind Kai, bouncing from one foot to the other, waiting to be introduced. And Kai is really milking the moment, being like, Patagon, he's a true friend of Fulgarlite. Really helped us wrap our head around some of the technological advancements.
I mean, I do have a communicator if you do want to give like a quick hello.
It's like, I mean, I'm sure we'll get in contact with them at some point. It's just like, Michael would just like to say hello, and Michael's just like, it's not a big deal. It's like I owe him one. And Harrison looks like they're about to burst. Everybody, like they are vibrating with excitement. And they rush forward and in front of everybody, like push Kai and Michael to the side and like, you're Midnight Erebus. Like, I have heard all about your journey all across the path. It's amazing. I need to know everything about that. You fought the corruption. You have a shadow that fights things. That's absolutely fascinating to me. And you are Clementine. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It's just like meeting you face to face. Is that the legendary honey hammer? Is it true you can make marshmallows come out of that as well? And then they fly over to Vulpa, and they're just like, oh, you're Vulpa? I've heard all about it. You're a welding extraordinaire. Did you actually weld some of the weird back together? It's fantastic. I can't believe it. And then they head over to, like, they run over the cast. It's just like, are you truly, Cassidius, the Santa of this world? Cassidus, the Santa of this world?
I'm not. I can't disclose that information.
They spin around in a little, like, they stand on one foot and spin in the sand. And you see Kai put their hand on Harrison's shoulder and move them back behind them. So, oh, did any of you want to answer Harrison? Because they are very much waiting for answers, and they have pulled out a notebook. It looks like not a notebook. It's one of like a wax tablet situation, and they have their pen out. And you see each of your names with a brief, like, bio of who you are. Clem's just says Clementine, Clem VP, like, Willoughby's BFF. And it's just, like, Honey Hammer. Midnight says, just like Midnight Herbist, something about his shadow. And it's just like, what's that? Midnight Rush. Like, Web Ball. Like next to Vulpa, it says welder, liar, question mark. It's just like, and then like in quotations, it just says, I don't believe it. They seem too cute. And then next to Cass, it's just like cowboy, evil dad, question mark. And then it's just like possibly Santa Claus.
I think Midnight will give him an answer. We do have a lot of work to do, but if we have some downtime, or if you're ever in the Thimble, I am perfectly happy to tell you all about it.
Michael sighs. You're gonna regret that.
Oh, trust me, I have dealt with squirrels.
They're like fluffy children.
They're like fluffy children. Like they flip. At the bottom, they just write squirrels dash fluffy children question mark. I am Harrison, lead scientist and engineer of this, our MTM project, Magic to Matter. And so Kai just waves their hand. I'll let them explain what's going on. And he's like, come closer, come closer. I assure you it's perfectly safe. You all see electricity flying out of this tower at all angles, by the way.
Ooh.
You know, desert electricity ain't exactly the most controllable type of electricity, right?
It's like, oh no, we're perfectly safe, and like as long as you're nearby us, and or near the tower, it shouldn't strike any of you.
Well, only one way to find out. Then I would just fall behind.
That's all the convincing I need.
As you approach the tower, you all will notice a couple of things. Firstly, this tower is mostly just a giant lightning rod. And secondly, there are empty mana batteries lining the bottom of it. The design, incredibly similar to what we've seen in Gibbet in the past. But you do not... It's not green the way that Gibbet's energy was. Also, you don't see any fish swimming around in it. And then you will notice scraps of metal all over the ground around the area. Harrison fixes their tie, and like, this is the MTM device. We are attempting to turn raw magic into usable materials to build with and function with. We have, and based on some of you, all of your magic that has been displayed in all around the Echo, we have made note that you are able to create food from magic. I believe, Clementine, we have notes that you used an ability that in my journal it's called Wild Font.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We, through science, are looking to replicate such magic, if at all possible. For the good of the Echo, of course. It's like, the only issue is, every time this thing gets fully charged, something arrives and they motion to the ground where you see all of that scrap metal. We have some reports of one night one of our guards saw it. And then I have the report here. Many limbs terrifying, like I was being attacked by the sky itself. But we have never seen anything, and it didn't matter day or night, whatever time it fully charges, immediately something appears and just rips it to shreds. And we haven't been able to fully test it. And look, Harrison looks at you. No matter how tough Michael looks, none of us are fighters. So we were gonna ask for a little bit of help, if you don't mind. And I've heard many stories about the hunting prowess of Cadets and Midnight, and I was just hoping that you guys could give us a hand. It seemed like a long shot, but then you showed up, and I'm so happy. You also see Harrison's autograph book in their pocket, and they are definitely about to ask you for it at some point. Ask you all for autographs. But what do you think?
Wait, is this?
Go ahead.
Is this what? Is this the only one you have? Is the closest one being charged?
This is the first of the prototypes. This is
Okay.
based on our... The Rupert snoring is fucking blowing my mind how loud it is. This is the most magically rich section of the forest outside of Fulgarlite. Forest, desert, outside of Fulgarlite.
Some of the magic is pooling here.
This is where they point to the clouds circling, and it does very much look like there's one low sitting storm cloud in the sky that even as the breeze moves, you can see other clouds moving, but this cloud seems locked in place.
If I may ask, how long did it, or how quickly could you charge these batteries?
The M2M charges the batteries at, it takes roughly 24 hours to fully get a charge. But the main problem we're having is we don't have any concrete time. We haven't yet been able to parse exactly when lightning will strike. It's quite difficult to. We can tell it where to strike. We have yet to be able to tell when it will strike. And the MTM converts the lightning directly into usable magic. We just need a lot of it to recreate what some of you can do. Seems innately.
So, with that creature, where does it exactly come from direction-wise? Or does it just kind of pop out of the ground?
It seems like it just appear. They seem like they just appear. Oh, it. I assume that it must be more than one. Seems like it just appears. It doesn't seem to leave any tracks behind in the sand, but it does leave behind in the motions to the wreckage.
Any sort of samples that came from it? Anything that came off of it during its carnage, or?
I'm not much of a. I don't know. I'm not much of a zoologist. I believe it left some slobber behind, but I didn't want to touch it. It seemed gross.
Well, we can
Well,
get
lead the way.
some
I can-
information.
Yeah.
Harrison looks at Midnight. Midnight, you were saying?
Lead the way to it. I think I can possibly get some information off that.
So yeah, you all on the ground, you see shells of batteries. The glass cracked. They've been ripped out of their casings. I'll let you all roll investigation checks and then give you information based on what you think. And so for the tag system, you can just roll a raw 20 if you don't think you have any relevant tags. If you do have a tag you think might be relevant, by all means, use it. Just tell me how you're using it. And tell me, even if a tag might not immediately seem. Oh, it was just right here. I've been playing with it. Even if you see a tag that you think could be relevant, even though some people might not, sell me on it, please. Just use your tags.
I think Midnight's going to be looking around for some of that slobber-like residue to try to basically get a good smell of it and try to figure out what he can figure out. I think this would probably be tracker tag.
Yeah, go ahead and tracker, and so 2d20. Two twos.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Cass is.
It was here.
Hmm.
Cass is going to be scouring the tower, looking at some of the claw marks that the whatever left behind. He is also going to use his sharp shooter eye. to help him look at least a little further up the tower.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the sharpshooter. Mixed success, partial success with trade-offs. All right, so first, Midnight's twos. Midnight, you're a good tracker. That 2 does not mean that you cannot find the saliva. It is unlike anything you've ever seen. It is viscous. It is very mucusy, if you like that makes sense. It has, when you smell it, Midnight, for a moment, you cannot smell anything. You go nose blind for the rest of this scene. It will wear off.
Okay.
Like it's like that.
Nika's currently picturing, have you guys ever seen when a cat smells like string cheese and hates it and like opens its mouth like really wide and sticks its tongue way out to throw up? That.
Yeah.
Google it, you'll be okay.
Oh yeah.
Cass, you, with your partial success, you see that this thing is many-clawed. Like, it has whatever it is has. Yes, with a partial success, I'll give it to you for sure. Like, almost canine, not humanoid hands. Like, humanoid hands did not do this. There was no opposable thumb. But there is a level of, if not intelligence, dedication. You see that it has slashed its way through to get directly to the batteries. But so you know that they meant to do this. They knew what they were after.
Cass just turns around, well, whatever did this, sure had commitment. Some pretty deep cuts, actually.
So, where did it tear off, Cass? What kind of damage we're looking at?
Well, I mean, it's pretty. Okay, what does the damage actually look like? I think I've been described the damage.
I think whatever it is can tear through metal with its like claws. If these, you cannot tell with a 10, you can tell that it was going after something. You can tell that it was smart enough to know where it is. It did not leave behind any residue that shows, or chitinous skin or anything that you would you do not recognize this creature. This could be people with claws, although that seems a little bit. I think with a 10, you're like, it doesn't seem like somebody actually robbed it. It does seem like it must be a creature. But it doesn't follow back to any of your, it's nothing that you recognize, Cass. So it's...
I think Cass is just looking through his book of the native sort of wildlife and kind of cross-referencing scratch marks with other ones that he saw at some point. And he's just looking, and it's just, nope, I'm not seeing a thing on this creature, so whatever this creature is, it seems to have moved here.
Or spontaneously betrayed as kind of...
Right. possibly woken up. So
If I may ask, Michael's the one that does the mechanic stuff, right?
Yep, Michael is the mechanic.
Michael, was it? You look fabulous, by the way. Really love
thank you.
the,
I love the
look.
hair. I love the hair.
I was just going to ask, what have you been trying for defenses? Like, has it just been this metal plating?
At first, the tower, the MTM was designed to be all exposed. We figured that it would attract more, like, we weren't concerned about sand getting in it, and it would just fill up electricity. Then we put this outer casing on it after the first attack, and we figured it must be just some wandering creature that took the batteries. After the first attack, we built the casing that you see and a motions to the gun in shambles. And then we tried again with a much stronger casing. We got some of the metal from. We took in some of the metal from that they are selling in Dendroid. They are trying to like offload much of that. The scrap is it's high quality, even though it appears rusted. Once you get it cleaned, it's nice. It's very thick. But then, like, look here, the claw still went right through it, ripped it apart. Like, they had to aim for the seams, but it needs seams. I don't know how to like function and craft anything bigger than this.
They went for the seams?
Roll me 2 20-siders. You do not need to use a tag point for this, Vulpa. This is me telling you your welder tag gives you another 20-sider.
Alright. Yeah.
12. Mixed success is a partial success with trade-offs. What? You tell me what you are studying on this outer casing.
Like, she's primarily trying to, I guess, figure out where exactly it's attacking and, like, because it seems to be doing precise cuttings, right? Based off of what Cass said.
So between you and Cass, you know for sure that it does not seem to care about the rest of this machine. It is only after the batteries. Like nothing else is destroyed. Like the rest of the machine is standing tall, standing fine. Like it is not destroying the part that gets hit by the lightning. It is only only attacking where the batteries are housed.
So this might just be a passing thought, but have you tried to divert some of the energy from the batteries into, like, electrifying or superheating this casing?
It's like, I have told Harrison time after time that we should install some form of defense into this thing. But Harrison's just like, and I have told you, Michael, that we need all of this power that we can get for the MTM to work properly. We don't want to divert power into defenses. This is not a weapon. This is something to like build forward. Do we really want the first thing that we make out here to be weapons?
Well, less weapon and more you touch it, it shocks you. I'm thinking we take the idea of safety and we remove that idea from the equation.
But that would divert some of the power, and we need all of the power to create the items that we want. but
Wait,
a
wait, wait.
nope. Go ahead.
How about, and I'm just pitching an idea here. How about instead we could possibly use that big thing to draw it out?
You want to draw it out and Kai walks up. It's like, do you have a plan, Cassidus?
I do actually. What Vulpa was talking about with the whole idea of putting some of the energy out and making a sort of shield-like substance. But instead of it being to protect us, how about we use it to possibly trap it?
Capturing the creature does seem like a possible thought. Like, they talk back and in hushed whispers. It's just like, Michael? Like, Michael, I believe I can repower, take some of the magical energy and convert it into a shield. I would need help reinforcing this, and we have Fulgarlite on lockdown, so most of our mechanics are inside to be safe. Whatever these creatures are, we don't want to take risks. Harrison, very eagerly, Vulpa is a very good welder, and I've heard stories about what that honey hammer can do.
I can definitely help with that.
Kai nods. Then step 1, fix the MTM, get the batteries replaced in there, so that they may be filled back up, convert it into somewhat of a shield, and then lure it out. Midnight and Cats. Do you? No, sorry. Kai calls people by their full name. That is just Kai's thing. Cassidus, do you and Midnight believe that you can buy us time in case we are attacked before this is finished? Do you have any ideas for what your trap might look like?
Well, I mean, we're definitely... I think we can. Midnight?
Well... Let me think. It's going after magic. I can definitely hide nearby without much problem, but I think with the materials we have on hand, that's probably the best bet for what I can do here. I can lie in wait near the trap just in case it decides to try and make a break for it.
If it would be of help, I could try and create a little bit of a bigger illusion and see if that draws them in. Can pack some extra magic into it, make it a little enticing.
I do want to ask, do you think we can make this thing remote start? By any chance?
Oh, absolutely. We're nowhere near it when it starts. The electricity is quite dangerous once it begins pulling in the electricity, and we like to be quite a ways away from it, somewhere within the there's definitely marks in the sand of where you're supposed to stand behind, like when they turn this thing on. It's just like, we have figured out how to like make lightning strike one place, but that doesn't mean it only strikes that one place. And based on that, Cass, it's a good call, because you see little like pockets in the sand of like the lightning glass. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But whatever these creatures are, just rush right in, even while all of this lightning's going on, and we have never seen any sign of them taking damage from it.
How much energy is usually coming off of it when it gets shocked?
You know, that might have been a good thing for me to make up. But let's just say a bunch of gigawatts.
I don't know is an answer.
It appears that each bolt of lightning can fill one of these 12 batteries. You all, recognizing the batteries, or at least the casings from Gibbet, will understand that these used to hold what we would call 10 AP. So each one of them holding 10 AP worth of magic. Like, one of you at your best amount of magic.
What?
Like, a tad bit less than some of your most magical people, with the exception of Cash and Voice. Two of these is almost equal to Voice's amount of magic. That is how much magic they are pulling from the sky. 0.5 Vanderbilts.
Pretty good unit of measurement.
Yeah.
Yep, that is how they're going to measure it from now on then. Right there.
The amount of voices.
And they have 12 of them.
Oh.
And
You said one lightning strike does nothing to this thing.
If they've ever been hit by it. We are unsure. We've never witnessed a hit, but they make it in regardless. Perhaps they don't attract the lightning.
it is very possible. About how many are charged before it has like arrived usually?
Harrison pulls up their paper and Michael's like checking one of the valves. They appear to get up to at least 6 of them charged. The last time they attacked at 6. The first time we got almost all 12. The first time they struck at 11. That was the first time we had any interactions with these things.
Well, that might explain why it hasn't appeared before now, if it is only going in with that much concentration. And did they try to get every single one?
I think there are 6 broken. The 6 empty ones are untouched. There are 6 cracked open cells that ready to be batteries, and that were batteries for a second.
I'm guessing there was no surviving batteries.
No, they are drained completely. There is nothing left in them. No, not even trace. What would be a good role for this, you think? How would you study the battery?
I mean, I'm thinking it's very similar to what we encountered in the moon. The little tick things that sucked all the mana. I guess they were like lice. I don't remember what they're called. But I remember Assyria took one in a jar to study it.
The ones on the moon? The motes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if like radioing Assyria for her notes on the motes is a valid thing to ask for.
I think that's fine. Osiria, if you're in the call right there, what tag would you use to help them? Do you have a tag that you would use? Me just looking at everybody's tag. Oh, you're a luminary. Your notes are good. You get an extra die if Osiria helps you with this, because you can use Osiria's luminary tag. Because they took notes, they are a luminary.
All right, yeah, I'll try and do that. I guess for clarity on my side, does that count as a tag point for me?
Nope.
Okay.
Yes, it does actually.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. I just wanted to check.
Yeah, because you are using somebody else's tag. Why do you guys like twos so much?
They're electrically aligned.
If you want to use another one, another tag point, and use Osiria's Naturalist as well, I would allow that. If you want one more 20-setter.
Sure, I'll put another point into it.
Rough. Alright, so... you can see inside this thing, it's almost like inside the battery you see the same mucus that Midnight saw outside of one of them. Whatever it is had a tiny opening, like just like a little like slit in it, and it looks like almost like an anteater style. Got its tongue in there and it's
Gross.
That's what Nika just said.
We don't have a hypothesis, but I don't like the implications.
Alright, everybody. Hit me with your plan. Do you guys plan on staying here, charging this thing up and waiting for it? Do you plan on going out into the desert to track them down? What do we got? Because Michael and Harrison will help you, if with you guys' help, can build this back up, and then we can just wait.
I have a. I don't know if it's a safe request, but a request I have a plan that might be able to work.
Yeah, what do we got?
If we could get one of these charged and try and use that as a lure a little bit away, that might be a better approach. But I don't know if there's a turning the lightning off part of charging the battery.
So you want to turn it on long enough to charge a battery, take that battery, and try to use it to lure out whatever it is?
I think Midnight's tracking skills probably would help. I mean, I know they didn't leave tracks, but I don't know. I think he got a scent. Looks like.
I got a scent that killed my sense of smell, so I have no idea what the scent is.
Can Cass use his recall or his recon skill to actually like check and see if that would actually like work in theory?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me 2d20.
Okay.
Theoretically, it should work. Here's what makes it a mix of it. Theoretically, it would work, but you're gonna need more than one. It has never attacked one battery. You will at least need 6 of these full.
Well, Vulpa, I have a stupid idea. We charge these one at a time.
Is there gonna be? I'm just a little worried about the time frame. I mean, that would sort of entail we'd have to leave the lightning storm on, and somebody would have to brave the lightning storm to bring each one individually out. And is anybody here willing to be struck by lightning?
Yeah.
All right, we have a volunteer. We can do this plan.
I'm okay.
I think we could.
I can do it.
Hold on. What, just so I know this. Is the idea to not fix this thing, but instead make Clem the tower?
No.
Basically.
Well, I mean,
is that what you...
we don't want damage to go to this tower. And we don't really want to
you want
fight
me to
it
work
in
as a
the
lightning rod? I
field.
can like coat myself and like I don't know, like try to track, like I don't know, put energy and try to be a beacon for it instead. I don't know. What do you want me to do? Get struck by lightning for the energy to focus?
Well,
Is that
I
what
meant
the-
like to
is that what
carry the
idea is?
energy across the
Mhm.
lightning field.
Okay, so like
No, we're not hoping you
Okay.
get shocked, but like it's an
No,
occupational
no.
hazard we're accounting for.
Okay.
Oh, should be very
Because
mad
I
with
don't mind.
us.
I don't mind like potentially getting shocked, but like wait, what are we doing? Like, what is the goal?
To lure it to an advantageous position, I think.
Yeah.
And then probably
Yeah,
lower.
but like, what's luring it? Because like that's I'm just trying to.
The
Make sure.
charged batteries that are inside there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like, am I potentially getting struck to like try and charge the batteries? I'm sorry. I'm just
Oh,
trying to make
to
sure.
like move them back and forth.
Move them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. like whatever it is, I'll do it. But like, I just want to make sure. Like, sorry, like out of character. I'm just like, but like, okay. So Clementine's willing to do this.
This is me, Alan, being a little meta here. I think Clem, with your honey hammer,
Yeah.
he should be able to, if you use the 3 TP version of the honey hammer, where you can make yourself armor.
Yep.
I think it's probably either the honey or the porridge, not the marshmallow, because I've seen what happens when the marshmallow gets like in the microwave.
Yeah, no, the marshmallow is not. Like I don't know what would be stronger because I know like I forget what the porridge harden's like, but I think I remember the honey is like concrete or something like that. So like I don't know which would be.
I think the honey is as hard as concrete, but it is more like rock candy style. I think the porridge is more like just straight concrete ass concrete.
Yeah. So I think the porridge would be better because I could use that. But the thing is, like, actually, I did have a question about the honey hammer, but I forgot to ask the game.
Go for it.
Like, I'll probably ask. Well, I was gonna say, like, because it was supposed to, I don't know if it still can do the thing, because it was also supposed to be able to secrete something else, but I don't know if it still does that.
What's the other thing it's supposed to secrete? Did I forget
the other thing was the ink with the golems and stuff. I don't know if I was still able to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can definitely still do the ink. I have forgotten about the ink.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if that was still a thing. Okay. Because I definitely would have. The thing is, too, technically, if I could still do that too, I technically don't have to use my. I could code little guy, but I don't know what the. I would be willing to use the TP like necessary to like do that if I, but like regardless is like I mean I would be willing to do it myself, but like yeah like but like if I don't want to risk myself, I could just I don't know, manifest little guy, coat him, and like. I don't know, to do the thing.
If you spend the 3 TP to make yourself some armor, I am not gonna let this electricity hurt you. That is just gonna.
Yeah, no, I'm willing to do the armor.
That's a 1.
I think the armor would be fun because I can do it myself. Yeah. Like I think the armor would be fun. So.
Harrison just starts writing stuff down on their like tab. Like this is like the honey hammer can do more.
Yes, that's the thing. So I wish I asked early because I would have had. Demonstrate the little golem thing and then suck it back up, but like yes it can. But like I guess like Clementine will do the thing and make himself some armor to prepare to do the thing. Like what am I doing?
It's like you can just say that you're doing it. You can just
okay.
Let roll. So 3 TP is what it costs. Roll me a 20
And how much do
sider.
you start with again?
10. Everybody starts with 10.
Okay, making sure. 10 and then we normally have like 50 HP.
50 HP. Yep. Some of you have more than 50 HP, but I will tell you all if you do.
Yeah, okay, I'm just making sure because I didn't write these down first, so I gotta make sure I write these down. So I can have them for my reference. Okay. And what am I rolling?
Roll me 1 20-sider.
Alright. Okay.
18, absolutely. Clem, what does your isolation suit look like? What, like, you are now insulated from, not isolation. Like, what does your insulated suit of porridge look like?
Yeah, I think, like, Clementine just kind of, like, whips himself kind of as a thing, and then he gets, he kind of coats himself to where, like, it's kind of like a thick, like, it covers himself, like, I guess, like, a pseudo-armor kind of stuff, I guess. Like, and it's pretty much, like, I don't know, it's got, like, you know, like, the shoulder pads, like, the chest plate kind of stuff. It's like, basically, like a pseudo-armor kind of thing, but it's porridge. And it's hardened, and like he kind of like knocks to make sure it's like hard and sturdy, and like you know it will be kind of like resistant enough for the any impact that hits it with the lightning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Can Cass and Midnight, you two are keeping watch while Harrison, Michael, and Vulpa fix the machine up to just being working. and put the batteries in place so that Clem can grab them.
Yeah.
So it is probably, if you guys got here around like noon, at this point it's probably around 2 p.m. The sun is going to set at 8 p.m. Vulpa, can you roll me a 10-sider? And this is going to tell me how many hours it takes for you three to get this thing repaired and these batteries charged.
Aye, aye. Harbinger.
Oh, please.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
What a terrible night to have a curse.
Wait.
Alright.
No.
No, don't. Nothing like that, Clem.
Okay.
But
Okay, good. Okay.
the
different
sun
curse.
has set. Clem, you have 6 batteries attached to your belt. Harrison has managed to connect them all to you. They are wrapped around like your waist, like a belt. Also, like grenades. But these things are pretty big. They're like a big thermos.
Okay.
But Clem's a big boy.
Yeah, now he's got it.
All right. Where are we taking it? Just out in the desert, everybody? Is that the plan?
I mean, my thought would be like, Cass probably did like found a good spot at some point with
Okay, yeah.
you know his like little recon skills.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Cass and Midnight, don't worry about using your tag points right now. You can if you want to, if you want more. But I think because of the tags you have and the time that you have, because you have 8 hours to find a good spot for this creature to attack Clem, but really you are ambushing it. What are you looking for in this spot? And go ahead, both of you roll me 2 20-siders each.
Oh.
It sat on that 18 for so long.
Yeah, it did.
Knights of 11 and 2.
Oh,
Huh.
hold on.
So, I think basically what Midnight was looking for was just somewhere that has a lot of high dunes, so we can keep watch from high up and funnel it into a lower part of the desert. Basically, so we have the high ground and have plenty of spots to hide.
okay.
Say,
Yeah.
Could Cash use his bolo tie and re-roll that roll?
Yeah, for sure.
He's gonna, I was about to say, he's gonna use Luck's favor and just use the one re-roll just for this. Will that be 1d20 actually, or just
Just the 1d20, yep.
1d20?
Well,
There we
16,
go.
absolutely. All right. So, this is where it's going to be. We got some high dunes, like here and here. You guys are going to be a little bit smaller on this situation. All right. So, Midnight, because of your 11, you can set one tag to this area. Is it high ground? Is that the tag that you want? Like because
Yeah, I think so.
okay. And Cass, because you have like a full success with a 16. What are 2 other tags that this place could have? Like, can you guys are you looking to high? What? Sorry, I asked Midnight what he's looking to do. He said he was looking for high ground. What is Cass looking for in a good location? Because this place is going to be both of you guys' like perfect location. Well, if not
Visibility.
perfect, All right, good visibility. All right.
Drown. And non-shifting sands.
All right. All right. Solid. What's the word I'm looking for here?
But
Like stable. Stable
Stable.
seems like.
Stable.
all right. Are we putting Clem down here alone? Is Clem just like walking
Nope.
through the desert alone as like bait?
I'm good to be bait.
Nope. I want to be nearby, on the path, hiding in the sand using my mimic cloak.
Yeah.
I accidentally moved the map.
I just want to double check real quick. How dark did it get?
It is pretty dark. The sky is incredibly starry though. Like where there's no clouds, it is. You can see the sky. You can see the stars perfectly. And again, the clouds don't move naturally in this place.
So like moonlight wise, like can we see pretty good, or is it like actually like low visibility?
I think you can see pretty good by starlight and by moonlight.
All right.
Do you want me to roll for the perfect stillness?
Yes. Oh, you get 2d20 for that.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Absolutely. You are in a situation where that thing will, whatever it is, will not see you coming.
Hey, I thought we sent somebody out with Clem.
Yeah, what does it look like? Are you did you bury yourself in the sand?
Yeah, I think
Are you, like,
I pretty
worming
much buried a bit in the sand first, and then the cloak just kind of wrapped around, and it just looks like a perfect sand mound, just indistinguishable from the rest of the surrounding area.
Vulpa, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of hope I remember where he's at, because I might accidentally shoot in that location.
Yeah, I was kind of, I was a little worried. Like, yeah, I mean, he probably knows what he's doing, right? Like, he's not
course he
reckless
does.
or anything.
Well, he's good at what he does.
All right. So we are set up. You guys have not been attacked yet. Cass and Vulpa, you are up on the higher dune. Is that how is the way that I have it set up right now accurate?
That's accurate for Cass.
I was thinking of maybe asking if I could I was thinking about maybe asking them back there if I could take any extra metal that was not used up. If that was okay, or if we
Yeah,
could-
absolutely. Like you can use you guys. You didn't use it to repair the thing, so you guys could absolutely take some of it.
Yeah.
Because going to sound crazy, but I think she wants to be a little bit down and like kind of further away, and she's trying to like create a tube for like a mortar type shape.
Okay. You trying to build like an improvised weapon?
Yeah. I mean, like something. It's going to be like magical at the end, but like something that like to aim it with, the thing she's planning on doing.
Yeah. Sounds fine to me. Clem, How is Clem gonna make himself look oh so vulnerable and tasty? Or is it just wrapped in magic expecting, like, you must look tasty enough?
I mean, if it's magic that's attracting them, he'd probably try to, like, add to it to kind of, like, I don't know, like, lure them in more, like, as, like, a kind of, like, a enticing scent kind of thing, like, I don't know, like, something to just kind of, like, help with that.
Oh, for sure. 1 second. Nika just said, oh shit, if I'm the
Yeah.
kitchen and I'm worried.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Raise the honey hammer up to the sky like Thor, call the thunder.
I don't know if I can still do that. I would like
I
to.
mean,
That's the thing, like, he used to be out of any, I should probably ask.
if you
'Cause,
get
like,
the
am I
timing
able
right,
to
it
still,
will-
like, do the thing? Because if I could just be like, I am the time called thunder. Cause he, you know, I've used shock before. That's just a thing. Like, either he uses static electricity he has, like, naturally, or he just kind of summons it from the fucking heavens. So, like, I don't know if I'm still able to do that. I would... like, I don't know. I want to, like, make it more enticing. Like, so if like the lightning is magic and stuff, something that, like, add more magic to make it, like, you know, like, appetizing. Then,
Sorry,
I would, like, it's okay.
The chili boiled down into nothing.
Oh no!
Oh, it just lost all the water. Don't worry, it's not like burned or anything.
Okay, you could always,
Okay.
yeah, you could. Okay, hope it's good. Okay, that's good. Oh. I mean, am I still able to do things with, like, because I know I can't do Gale anymore, but, like, am I still able to do anything with, like, you know, like, the shock kind of stuff, like, you know, like, thunder kind of stuff? Like, could I, like, actually, like, do the thing like a lightning rod kind of thing and purposely, like, use it as, like, a beacon, as, like, a calling point or something to, like, lure them in more? Like, oh, I don't know if he's back. I don't know. Oh, okay, go on.
You want it to be like more magical? Like you want to be more magical then?
I mean,
pers-
just
go ahead.
if that would work, like.
Yeah. I would say yeah. You could definitely just use your stuff to be more magic if you would like to, for sure. Also, you have the chef tag. Like this could be
Yeah.
specifically like you could put more magic into it. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, like, I am trying to look like bait stuff, so I'm like, I want to make this look better, more
spice up that
tasty.
meal.
Like, if anyone knows food, I know. Like, if I'm gonna be food, I'm gonna be best food. Like, I got standards.
Let's use one tag point. Roll
Yeah.
me 20 siders, and let's see what you end up with.
Okay, how many?
2.
Okay, 2. Didn't hear. Oh, well, okay.
Got 20 though.
Tasty.
All right. Absolutely. So you for sure get the tag tasty. Like, or the tag. It might be bait, you know.
Yeah, no, it is bait.
But if you has
Like,
like
I am
you are delicious, whatever this thing is, like you are exactly what it wants to eat. Like it's not
Like,
the
I have an
batteries-
idea too.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I was
but
gonna. Yeah,
go.
go. Sorry, go. Continue.
I want you to be able to give me one tag that makes you more defensive about it. Are you
okay. Yeah,
shocking?
okay.
Are you spicy?
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you spiked? Like, because when porridge dries, it's impossible to get it off the bowl. Like, if I had a spike of porridge, it would kill me. It'd be over.
That's the thing. I think you already made the armor maybe a little bit Like, but I was gonna say actually, yeah, like my idea actually too was like, he did the thing with the lightning, the like, like to add more like, like spice to it, but like more flavor, more scent to it, like just to like lure them in. So he's kind of like kind of coated in it, and it's kind of like like in general like the static electricity, you can like see it, like it's like coming off of him a little bit. So it's like steaming, that kind of thing. So like I don't know what a like what's the word.
Shocking or steamy? Like, is it
Yeah,
hot?
like shocking. It's basically the electricity. It's like static. I guess staticky, but like more intense. I guess.
I think shocking works perfectly fine.
Shocking. Yeah, there you go. Shocking.
I think anything that
yeah.
hits you, that is not immune to electricity, will take 10 just whenever it hits you. Doesn't matter what it rolls, it takes 10 damage.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So we got Cass on the ridge line, Vulpa with a mortar that we are unknown what it's gonna do, Midnight under the sand, and Clem just like he's skipping through the desert with covered in porridge with a belt of batteries and like shooting electricity every once in a while with their spiked porridge
Yeah.
armor that smells delicious to something that's mucus smells so bad it made Midnight go nose blind. Zesty.
Yeah, zesty. And honestly, to me, when I think zesty, I do think kind of shocking. So it's like, in terms of a food tech, I say zesty, but shocking in terms of what's happening.
I can't think zesty without thinking zesty sauce from Burger King. Like that's all that
Yeah,
ever comes to my mind.
I don't know what that tastes like because I don't like Burger King. So
They served
also, I
onion
don't like
rings, and I
sauce,
worked there for
but
years.
I do like onion rings, but I don't know about their onion rings. I think I've had them though.
All right, pass from because like with this 20 and everything, with these two 20s in a row, I'm gonna carry them over into this roll. Like, you see underneath the cloud, stand stirring slightly from a distance. There are 3 different trails rushing this way. And as soon as like the starlight hits them, you see these 3 things charging at Clem.
Oh.
They
Can
are
you tell how big they are?
Yes. They are all 3 of them are I'm bad. Whenever somebody says like it's 10 feet long, I always feel weird, but because they count the tail and stuff. They are the biggest dogs you've ever seen. They have 6 legs. They have skin that looks like it is the night sky. You see, they all have they are many-eyed. And all of those eyes are focused directly on Clem. They don't look very pettable, but
Would they enjoy pets? I don't think so.
they want a snack.
Yeah. I mean, I can give them a snack.
I have the
That's what I
worst
do.
news that they think you're the snack.
Exactly. I'm here. I got them.
A very acidic snake.
Yeah, I bite back. It's all right. They can try.
Oh wait, Midnight's got the knuckle sandwich ready.
Yeah. I'm not worried.
Yes, under the clouds, they were invisible. But now that they are in the starlight, they are quite visible. They are moving around in like in almost a triangle. They are not that close to you, Vulpa. They are still a good distance from you. But the big one is growling really low, and you see that saliva pouring out of their mouths. You guys, with the 20s, you guys have enough time to investigate them if you want to. Midnight,
Yeah.
even if you're under the ground, you have your eyes poking out.
Yep.
The image of a sand dude and just having eyes blink out.
But if you guys just want a 20-sider, absolutely. To check it, if you want to use an ability that will one of your tags to help you, also good.
Let's see.
This one's not actually that close to Clem. I just want to like get them on the screen so that everybody knows that there's 3 of them. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm trying to get everybody on the screen at once. I'm going to start making my maps much smaller so they're easier to fit in this thing. I've got ideas.
I guess I'll ask. It was the thing Cass noticed. Like only Cass saw that, or is that
What
what the like weird shadow thing?
Oh no. I think we're all fine. I think we're all good to see it. I think Cass was just the highest to see it happen, so he saw it first. But I think Cass gets in +1 and gets another 20-sider just because he has the high ground, or you can use the high ground tag if you'd like to.
I think what I want Midnight to try to figure out while he's lying in wait is kind of get a idea of their affinity, because with them being revealed by the starlight and hidden by darkness, it's kind of curious if he shares any kind of magical affinity with them, like with his shadows. If that's going to be a problem or not.
I think Cass wants to check relation with beasts that he saw while roaming up in was it like the northeast side of Seasonal? I forgot what that part was called. You know, the celestial no, where the celestial beasts live.
Oh yeah,
Right, or just right below yeah. So I imagine he's taken that route before.
Midnight, go ahead and give me. You just want a 120-sider, or you want to use one of your tags?
Probably use Shadow, because I feel like his knowledge of Shadow magic would probably help with his judgment on this.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me that roll.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm trying, like... Here's what happens, Midnight. As you are looking to try to figure them out, you do spot a 4th one coming out from underneath the cloud line. So now there are 4 of them. But you can't figure out whether or not they do not appear to be moving in the shadow, like your shadow. Like they cast a shadow under the starlight. They are not made of shadows.
Okay.
Alright. Cass. what is your recon situation? This one's still gonna be like far in the back. It's like the runt of the litter, but it is. Yeah, all of them have 25 more health than they started with, for the record, because
Oh.
it's one of those donation things.
Oh.
We can blame Simmons.
I can't
Okay.
blame the little guy though.
No.
But you can blame his friend Chess.
I mean, they must be really hungry.
Clem looking at them like, oh, they're very starved. I'm in danger.
I mean, Clementine would be, like, yeah, looking at him, trying to like just.
So Cass just saw the fourth one just kind of pop into view.
Yeah, Cass just saw the fourth one pop into view.
Cass is gonna quickly radio into all three of them, just say, "We got a fourth one in the back." No. Can Cass still cross-reference them to those other celestial beasts to see
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
they're like connected? Would that be 1d20 or 2?
You get 2d20
Damage.
if you use a tag point. If you use the tag high ground.
Oh yeah, I'll use 2. Use the.
Those are 12-siders, and you still rolled 3 ones.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Okay, 12-siders. Hold on. Let me try this. Don't worry. Let me try this. Don't worry. Let's try this again.
And that 20 is good. They
Goodness, that was.
with that 20, absolutely. You notice
Nice.
that yes, they share incredibly similar. Cross-referencing it, you might have even heard of these things before, but they haven't been seen for over 1,000 years.
Oh.
These creatures are legend states that the Star Wolves are the creatures that began Null. They consume magic and use it to fuel themselves. They have been known to eat spirits raw, just straight up eat spirits, and they defecate pure Null.
Oh. Interesting.
You know a couple fun things about them with a 20. They have cave systems. They hunt in packs. They were thought to be just nightmare. They were thought to be just stories. Nobody's seen them in your lifetime or anyone living's lifetime. But here they are. It's like seeing the boogeyman for the first time. Like they aren't supposed to be real. And here they are. But things you know, it's their teeth. Their teeth and their bones are pure Null.
Oh, this is. We're here.
Good.
They don't. Because you got a 20, I'm giving you some stuff. Their tags are clawed, fanged, many-limbed, and Null. Their flaw is goatable, easily provoked, is what goatable means. And single-minded. They will attack their target until they consume all of its magic, and then that is what they are after. They don't see anything else as a threat, so they just attack their targets.
Cat's gonna quickly radio in. We got legends that shouldn't exist roaming right now. We got celestial wolves, and I haven't heard of these ever, actually. At least not by official sources.
My bad. When they are outside of starlight, they are invisible, but you can, like, predator invisible. You know what I mean? Like, you can see straight through them. They do not cast a shadow. They absorb no light. And we have seen one of them in the game before, but this is the first time we've ever seen them in starlight.
So it's specifically starlight, not anyone.
Oh, okay.
Not just any light. In the middle of the day, the sun in this situation does not count. Like, in the day, they hunt day or night, but in the day they are completely invisible. But you guys are doing the right thing with the goatable thing. You landed on that flaw perfectly.
We also know that they will eat Clem and do nothing else.
Oh yeah, no, I'm like I willingly leave their target, but I don't think I want to get bit by them because of their null. But I'm armored, so.
Except their bones. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Their bones are pure null. Their fangs
Scary.
are pure null. Their eyes are not eyes.
Oh.
It still just comes back to they defecate pure null metal.
Yeah.
They sure do.
Yep. They just
Does-
filter that stuff in. Oof. Oof.
All the null metal we got was
Not null metal. They defecate null.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
It's null poop.
No.
Like, their poop has the null tag.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they shit out bars. Like, if you guys went searching earlier, you would have been able to find, like, coiled up poops.
Oh, I see.
It's not metal, but it is absent of all magic.
So it's just shit. Sorry.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm, mhm.
That
Yeah,
was my-
in this world, wiping feces on a sword is like has a completely like to stab somebody and get them infection is a different thing.
Yeah, no, that's the worst though because it's not just it's null. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
gonna get
you
an
do that to
infection that you
anybody.
can't cure with magic.
You can't. Like, oh no. Hate that.
Yeah, so cast like a lot of the things you know is you don't want to get bit or clawed by these things, because their claws and their teeth cannot be healed by magical means. You have to just take your time. Like, it's not that they don't heal. Just you gotta just bandage it up and let it go. Like,
Yeah. it's
take your
gotta
time
naturally-
off in the hospital.
Yeah. I mean, Clementine's used to that stuff, but not like this. Maybe. There's 4 of them.
Spooky Dookie is making me furious. I have never been angrier. Reading
That's reminded me of that
Spooky.
one.
Oh.
The other one was that one mention it just killed me always. Ay. Oh, that is exactly what this is, and I hate it. It makes me. And they're spooky doggies. Oh. But I am like tempted to like. I know they're wanting to eat me, but like. I mean, I'll wait, but like. So, I don't know. Like, I know they're a problem, but like, I'm wondering how we could, like actually get like. I don't know if you have to get rid of them.
think that's as much information as I'm comfortable giving with a 20. Do we think that's enough?
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that's
yeah,
good.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
just trying
yeah.
to think what to do next. Yeah.
So how close are they to Clem?
Huh?
They're still probably they're giving quite a distance. They're trying to encircle him.
Yeah, and Clement's keeping an eye on them. You know, he's willingly baiting. He's got his guard up.
And Midnight's definitely waiting for them to get closer.
Yeah, I think Vulpa also has her plan, but she's going to wait like until they are
That's
committing to the attack.
That fourth one in the back is like kind of pushed far back enough, right?
That one is
Not far.
quite a bit behind the others. I would say
Okay.
anywhere from like
Excuse me.
they are. The big one is the closest, and it's coming straight on. It is not rapidly running. It is head down, hackles up, like slowly prowling at him. And then this one is close to Vulpa. Like it does not see her, but it is staring. It is close. This one is closer to Vulpa than this one is close, and then this one is close to Clem. If that makes sense, you know.
Cass is gonna take the one nearest to Vulpa. Cass is gonna snipe it, and actually, she's gonna use null metal.
You're just taking a shot. All right. Your.
Well, he's gonna wait until like midnight.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Kind of.
Everyone's basically waiting for midnight to the trigger it.
If we want, like, this thing can get within range. If you guys want me to,
Yeah.
If we're good for like pushing on, absolutely.
Yeah, so basically, Midnight's waiting for it to get close, and he's going to use the darkness to hide his shadow as he spreads it along the ground. And he wants to just wrap a bunch of tendrils around the big one and yank it down to the ground.
Yeah, it is like Clem has it perfectly goaded. Like it is coming for him, so it is not looking for you. Go ahead without any tags. You get 2d20, and like your effectiveness with the Shadow Cloak is d8.
I will put 3 points into it. 1 into accuracy, 2 into effectiveness.
All right, so you're after 3d8 if you succeed, and then you're looking for 2. You're looking at 3d20, 3d8 is what we're looking for, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Patagon's complimenting. Patagon, who are you complimenting, and what are you saying? Okay. So, Midnight is hitting it. With a 12, you get the next lower effectiveness. So you go down to d6s instead of d8s.
Okay.
With a 9, you do grab it though. And what's it look like? What's it looking like for you to hold it down?
I think basically you don't really see much because of the darkness. It's just that slight sign underneath is spreading that just the ground gets a little bit darker before massive tendrils just wrap up around it in kind of a pincer maneuver, grab hold of it and just yank down. pulling it down into the sand.
Absolutely, this one is pinned to the. Like, I don't think it's the actual tag pinned is on it yet, but it is held up right now. Whoever attacks that gets an additional d20 if anybody attacks the big one. The other ones are starting to move faster, like now that they've seen that the fight has started, but it's still not their go. You all get a move before they get to go. Clem has a compliment from Patagon. Just a little Clem can do this, we believe, coming out of the communicator.
Aw.
Clem baby!
Clementine is very determined. He appreciates everybody.
People just.
Is the play a
Stand his
kill
ground.
play? Like I don't know. Alan, was just like, I'm gonna make terrifying creatures that are null and that eat people and that eat magic, and would willingly eat people. And then you guys are like, oh, it's so cute. Which, none of you can be trusted.
I know the original plan was to capture one of them. I'm just still thinking how we're gonna even do that.
I mean, I'm already thinking about it too. Like, yeah, like, I mean, I'm, goading them.
I have a
trying to think
plan.
do we
Again.
have to- Yeah?
It involves Silent Night.
Oh,
I wonder if these things are like wolves that will like disperse if their leader gets taken out. I don't know.
I mean, I know right now they're hungry. They eat me. But
So, I have just real quick, just the worst news for everybody.
oh,
Null poop is good luck charms for people. There are people that wear dried null poop as necklaces. It's like fossilized, like null poop.
you can't see the look on my face, but I'm making the worst expression right now.
I'm
yeah,
just
like the little poop corals.
It's very much of like disappointed concern.
So are you? So are you saying that there are officially poop shamans?
Oh my god, these are like novelty items with this shit.
It's like
I don't
a lucky
like that.
rabbit foot, but like once
Yeah.
once it fossilizes, people wear them as necklaces.
look.
Oh god.
It's a mythical creature that we're fighting. Of course, people want it.
Well, yeah, but why did you... That's unsanitary.
We haven't
unless
seen this
you can
thing
coat it-
in a
maybe you can
1,000
coat it in,
years.
like resin or something though, and it's like you're not actually directly touching the shit. You just have it with you.
Oh no,
Oh,
you have to
yeah.
touch it, otherwise it's not lucky.
Oh,
No, I know you're still touching it, but like, goodness, all right, all right.
It's straight up
yeah, I
null
know.
though, which means that like it is lucky,
Yeah.
but not magical.
No. Yeah.
All right, everybody, we've done 9 damage to the main one, which again, I'd like to remind everybody, Simmons gave it 25 extra HP.
Do we know how much they use?
It, because Cass rolled a 20 on
Mm-hmm.
his checking it thing, they would normally have, the big one normally has 30 HP.
Okay.
The little ones normally only have 15.
Okay.
So we over doubled the little one's HP.
They just had such a big snack before like the fight.
Oh, okay. So they're just like dessert.
is all that
No,
Nolan had
your
like,
dessert.
consumed hours ago.
I know. That's what I just said.
Or
Did you
all
not
that
hear me?
energy.
Oh no, I thought you said like they were looking for dessert. And
No, like, I'm here. They're coming in for me.
I mean, I think Vulpa is holding up until Cash fire, or not cash, sorry, cast fires.
So
I think when Cassie's when Cassie's Midnight's tendrils wrap around the first one, he instantly fires into the back of the head of the second one.
What's the play here, Clem?
See which. So I think the other two just still just like where they are and they're on.
Yeah. The other two are to your right and to your left. They're quite a distance away from you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think, 'cause I was trying to decide what I want to. So either want to do something kind of like silly to see and just like kind of like study like their reaction to and see if it does anything, or I kind of want to also just kind of one's kind of fighting, also maybe try to restrain one. I'm trying to decide which one to do this. Because I don't know if I want to distract one and see how that goes, or if I want to like start also trying to like, because I think we're trying to capture them, right? Like, and fight them.
I have no idea what you're trying to do.
Yeah, no, I'm asking everybody, like, what are we trying to do? What are we doing? Just so I can make sure, like, what angle to, make sure, like, I'm, like...
Incapacitate one
angle?
for research study,
Okay.
Kill rest.
Okay,
or
that's what...
whatever.
Okay, then making
Yeah.
sure that we're trying to, like... Yeah, okay. We're not really trying to, like, beat him down or anything. We are trying to, like, at least capture one.
No.
Okay.
No, when I say for research, I mean for research, not for pet.
Oh, no. I didn't...
Looking at the small one.
Fine. Fuck, okay. I mean, I wanted to try that too, but... That's not...
Last
like,
thing
I
I
get what
need
you
is
were
a
saying,
dog
but you
that
didn't
I
have to,
can't
like...
see.
You didn't have to, like...
Last thing we need is a dog that eats people.
I mean, maybe it eats other things. That's what I want to find out. Like,
No.
it doesn't have to eat people.
And we've never
Maybe
seen
they-
it eat people. Legends
Yeah.
say that it eats spirits, but we've only
And
ever
I think
seen it
so
eat
far we know-
batteries.
So far we only maybe it eats other things.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. I actually do want to try something and see if it works, because I mean they do kind of want to eat me because I made myself like look absolutely delicious. On
Oh yeah,
purpose.
you were the most delicious looking thing to it.
Yeah, I wanna I kind of like, am I able to like I mean I don't know if it's like silly, but like I don't know, they see me as food, but like what if I actually try to like throw like actual food at them? Like I wonder if they'd be interested. Like say I like charge it with like magic or something, whatever is like magical, like how I can like I guess also the honey or something, like
Absolutely,
Like,
you got
I
chef,
told
you got
myself,
chemist.
I know, like I'm thinking, like, can I just like like, cause I want to like grab a lemon bar and like coat it in something that like like just the magic stuff, or
I will
like
tell you
like
right
get a
now.
really yes.
You have the best food that they would possibly want. Those mana batteries.
Oh yeah, the batteries. The
Yeah, those
batteries.
batteries.
I forgot I
they
have
love 'em.
batteries. I want to give my battery, but I also want to see if they eat other things.
Oh,
That's what
true.
that's what I
Okay.
was testing.
We're doing
Yeah,
in-field
I do
experimentations.
want to put it together though. So like, huh? Sorry, what did you say, Linear? Bro?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say like maybe I could use. Because I do just want to like see like, because the thing is like I know they eat the batteries. I do want to see if they eat other things. So
Yeah,
that's why
me
I was
too.
gonna try. Yeah.
Yes.
So I want to try with the lemon bar because I know like I have what they have, and because the thing is actually I want to use that knowledge. 'Cause I know they like the batteries then, so I want to see like if I charge them up like the battery, like would they still also eat that? Like is that something that could also be sustainable for them if it's like similar to something else they already like? So I'm just gonna take like a lemon bar and like charge it up a little bit and see if it like interests them at all, and if they eat. Like it.
Absolutely. Do you
A
wanna?
little.
The little one. Okay. So Clem he's throwing a lemon bar at the little one. Give me 2d20. He's gonna take 1 tag point to pull that lemon bar out though.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Let me just write that down too real quick.
You can get a third d20 if you want to use another tag.
I mean, like, I forget which word it was, but like, would it also kind of count if I'm like, because I'm mixing it together? Like, would it also count for my other one with like the, and I'm doing it on the field thing too. Like, would it also count for like the chemist mixologist one, other tag I have?
Yeah,
Like-
your tasty one for sure. Like the one that.
Oh,
like
that too. That too. Oh, that too. Yeah.
Or chemist would work too. You could use them both. If you want to use 3 tag points, you can get yourself 4 d20.
I mean, I want to use one more, like just one more. Let me see, and that would be I'd have 5. Okay. I mean, I want to do. I want to use like, not all 3. I don't need that much. I want to save a little bit just to be
Yeah,
safe.
for sure, absolutely.
Yeah, just have more for
I
later.
support you.
Yeah. So wait, how much am I rolling then for that?
3d20.
Oh, okay. Making sure 3d20. Okay, let's see how that goes. Okay. Oh no.
Oh,
no.
13.
Oh god. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I do the thing. Honk. All right. Maybe I'm extra tasty now. Fuck. All right. Honk. He's flapping now. He's kind of panicked. He's like, ah. Y'all can't understand him. He's just honking now.
To answer your question, yeah, they should certainly want to eat something else.
Of course.
I just realized, does Cass understand?
Can't see
Does
what
Cass
Clementine's like
understand
sweating
Clan?
acid.
Oh no, when you're outside of goose form, you do not understand goose.
Damn
Okay.
it.
Oh, so-
Yeah, no, I'm like externally cursed. So like Clementine's like honking acid. Oh shit. What happened to like? Am I just like bare now? Like
I think your porridge armor just falls to the ground, and Clem Goose he gets to climb out of the face hole that
Okay.
was your like. Midnight, a curse has just been activated right next to you.
Clem, what did you do?
You can't understand me, but he's honking like got bit by a tread goose trying to save a ghost. Old lady ghost. He's like honk 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 honk, and he's flapping, like obviously explaining, but you can't understand shit.
The spoon
like,
is just
honking,
yelling honk 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 honk. I love this honk.
Clementine's like, but spoon, and like, but they can't hear the spoon anyway, so it doesn't
Spoon
matter.
has a little
He's
beak.
like, now he's panicking. He didn't know it affected the spoon too. He's like, oh no, you also got bit. I'm so sorry, friend. And he's just like flapping in panic now. This is so sudden. He's freaking out a little bit. But also like, I mean, like, am I still able to like? Is armor too big for me to like even like sell anything though? Like,
I think the armor is too big to fit Goose Clem, but they are still attracted to the armor.
okay. So I could still like, yeah, okay. I could still like throw it at him or something. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything right now because
You did still throw that lemon bar.
I did. I
that
wanted to
still
see.
did work.
Yeah, I wanted to see how that worked out because that
Okay,
was the
so-
whole reason I did it. But now
I
no one will
think-
know what I was trying to do because I can't
Right.
tell them.
Nobody has any idea. You guys see Clem throw a lemon bar, and then like it gets close to this one. That one like looks down, sniffs it, and you see a very long prehensile tongue slide, like incredibly mucusy. Like you guys, we've all seen enough hentai.
Oh, I see.
Actually, if you guys haven't seen the movie Howard the Duck, the 80s version of it, the guy's tongue is like the tongue goes out, wraps around the lemon bar, and goes into its mouth. And
But I'm not-
it seems to have enjoyed it. And then Clem just falls into the ground, like falls into the
Yep.
sand, and a goose comes out of that face hole. Holding a
Oh
spoon.
god, it ate
honking.
Clem!
Yep. Clementine honks at hearing his name, trying to be like, "No, it's me!" Flap, flap, flap. But he's like, "Honk, honk."
The goose is getting aggressive. It has a weapon.
Well,
It's got a
Vulpa the
gun!
Clementine
goose is
shaking his
Clem.
head and looks back. He's like,
It's fluffing of
Vulpa,
its
Vulpa.
feathers.
he is very ruffled right now because he's stressed.
I think Cass only knows that's Clem because of the Goose Game.
Yeah, he's seen this goose before because he's seen Clementine Goose before.
Yeah,
Please,
so
Cass, tell him. He's like, "Oh god." He's looking
This one-
desperately at Cass, like teary-eyed, like, "Help! Explain."
This one still being held down by Midnight. These two, upon seeing the goose, do take steps back. They do not want to tussle with the goose.
oh,
Sick of Clem.
I mean, I feel like Clementine would just throw another or the arm, depending. I want to see what the next moves are. I'm waiting. Waiting to see. But he is panicking though, so he's panicking now.
I still believe Cass is taking that pot shot on that second one. The one closest to Vulpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you got? Just gonna roll like a raw 20 setter?
That's 6 right now. I am just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the sharpshooter tag. And I'm gonna roll 2d20.
Oh.
Alright, that's better than nothing.
Alright, yeah, so the Silent Night, which is that what you're firing at it? Or firing at it, whether you're using your gun.
Cass is using a no bullet and his sniper.
Okay, yeah, roll me D8 because it went down by 1 effectiveness because of the 10. You hit it like right in the head, and you hear just like a weird, almost like as the null bullet, you can see it sitting in its skull. Like the thing moves a little bit from force, and it's all of its eyes turn and look at you. And Vulpa, from being close to it, you can see that null bullet like kind of getting absorbed into the skull.
Oh.
Oh no.
No, no magic, no. Guess it's good old fashioned metal.
As it like low growls, and as much as it is goaded by that armor, and as much as it wants to eat Clem's armor, it is scared of the goose.
Ah.
Goose now protecting the armor.
I mean, he's not, but like, he looks like it is.
If you are standing on the armor, it is going to feel like this goose has claimed this armor.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. He's standing tall on it, and he's still his armor. Try to like, and it's still his armor. And he looks like he's being vicious, but he is just stressed right now.
The spoon is screaming, "Ours! Ours! Ours! It's ours!"
Clementine's like, yeah, but I don't know. He's freaking the fuck out, but he's like, yes.
All right, Vulpa, what is your plan? Because we have a goose, we have Midnight holding it down with shadow tendrils, which the tendrils are definitely magic, which does imply the fact that you can touch their exterior with magic. It is their bones and teeth that is straight up no.
She has a slightly different plan with this mortar.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use, I think, 5 tags for this, and they'll start with using artisan for like craftsmanship of this mortar launcher. I'm going to use 1 demolitionist to like crafting the mortar itself.
Of course.
And then we put 3 points of manipulator tags into trying to shoot this cloud to create a very clear sky, and if possible, try and enhance the moonlight. Is basically her plan.
What is the goal?
The goal is to remove the clouds for one, just so they can't be hidden, and trying to like make it more either like clear sky or like, I don't know, I'm sort of thinking like Pokemon Harsh Sunlight, but like Harsh Moonlight.
Okay, like, all right, I got you. All right, yeah.
Like 5 tags into this.
You roll me 4 20-siders and then 2 20-siders separately from those 4. All right, sitting at 18. Yeah, I'll still take the. So, you fire that into the cloud. What does it look like? Is it like prismatic? Is it
Yeah, so I get it is very like heavily like illusionary. Like it kind of like has a, I guess like a light kind of trail almost to it, as it's like going into the clouds and then just popping with like basically just trying to disperse it and like make it as clear as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. It is like clear skies there, no more clouds. Also, the lightning stops because the lightning has to come from somewhere. When the sunlight hits, when the starlight hits it, cast from where you are standing, you can see footprints, a trail that goes back to where they came from. There is no hiding anymore for them. They are clear as day, except at night, obviously. They are just, here they are in full form. You all get an extra d20 whenever you are attacking them. They are no longer hiding. They no longer have that bit to them. The alpha is going to shake itself free from Midnight's tendrils, and it is growling at Clem, as Clem is the biggest threat to it right now. Also, it's a goose standing on what he considers its food.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a 20-sider. This is it. Okay, so it is intimidating with a 14, Clem. This is it just staring at you. It feels like it's not looking at you. It feels like it's looking inside of you, like detecting your amount of magic. I will let everybody know, if anybody was a naturalist out here, it gives you all of the signs of an intimidated creature. But it is trying for its pack to scare away the scary monster. You are the scary monster in this story.
Yeah. Man, I know what I want to do.
Yeah, hit me.
Okay. I mean, I was already gonna like do it anyway, but like, I mean, like it's after the armor, and I was already wanting to like throw a chunk at it at the ready, and like kind of like I don't know, like I'm not scared of that thing. I'm just freaked the fuck out because now I'm a goose, and I'm like, I don't know, like Clementine's just like he's kind of getting over the shock now. He's kind of calming down, and he's just like, oh yeah, we were doing this, and he's just kind of like, I mean, is he able to like touch the armor without it like hurting him though? Because it's like
Oh yeah, it's not gonna
shocky
hurt
and
you.
stuff.
I don't.
Yeah, because I mean I made it and everything.
I think you're probably fine. Also, you've got a wooden spoon.
Yeah, no, I got the spoon. The spoon's my guy. Um, I mean, if they
Or
know,
metal
they know
spoon?
they're not gonna get close,
Yeah.
so I don't gotta walk the spoon, but I will. I have.
I think it'll.
but
Only
no.
if you roll a 1 am I gonna electrocute the hell out of you with your own armor.
Yeah, no, like I hope else. No, but like yeah, no, I do. Just, like grab a piece of the armor though, and kind of like. I mean, I want to honk at the thing and like intimidation, also like back, and then I want to like throw a piece of the armor at it like a shuriken.
Yeah. All right. Well, 2d20 for your intimidation check.
Okay. I'm not rolling the goose stuff.
What's that? Oh,
I'm not rolling the goose stuff for chaos. But yeah, no, I'm just making sure. But yeah, that's what I want to do. Let's see, 2d20. Okay.
a 15 is you are 1 point more intimidating than it is.
Yeah. Okay.
You see it growl and back up and whimper a little bit, and the other 3 like move in.
Mm-hmm.
Midnight, you're wolf adjacent.
Yep.
You can feel the air shifting in like for thoughts. You can feel the fact that Clem is becoming the new alpha of this pack.
Clem VG with more questions?
So that's where we are right now. This one is backing off. It is clearly scared of Clem, and Clem has proved that he is scarier than that one, than he is. These 3 see Clem as a source of food. And not as a source of, like, not as we eat Clem, but Clem, this goose has claimed the food.
Yeah. And I mean, I did throw a piece of it at
Right.
him, like, hey, like.
And you gave this one of the lemon bars, so this one comes up and just, like, takes a little, like, tongue goes out, eats a little bit of the armor. The other 2 come up. They walk, this one walks right past Midnight. Midnight, you can be right there. It is close enough to touch. But they are basically eating out of Clem's beak. Not really, but you know.
Yeah, no, yeah, Clementine is like, you know, he is showing a bit, like, making sure not to take it too much, and he's like, yeah, and he's like, you know, eyeing them. Just letting them eat. Standing his ground.
Did I in a million years think that this was the direction we were going to solve this one with? Not a chance. Here we
It
are.
worked out.
Establish
It worked out.
dominance, become the new alpha.
I did just want to feed them.
Well, I guess
And
when
that's
in
what-
doubt, goose it out.
I
Clementine would
don't
honk at
know how
honk at
to
cats.
respond to this.
The big one is still growling. It is backing up scared. Midnight, as being wolf adjacent, I know you're a wolf, but like you're a humanoid wolf, so that's why I keep saying adjacent.
Mhm.
Like the big one does still want to fight. Like it is working itself up to fighting. You can tell from the growls.
Mhm. Excuse me.
Okay.
It is very clear under the light. It has lost its ability to. It's lost most of its like ambush potential because now
Mhm.
there are no shadows for it to hide in, or there's no more cloud cover.
Well, I think if it, while it's building up, then I think Midnight's going to draw the silver sword, and he is actually going to try to leap at it and slash at its face. I actually want to use instinctive for this because he's using the silver sword towards the teeth because he thinks the silver flame might do something extra special with this. He's just getting that feeling that if he triggers the silver flame off its teeth, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, all right. Do you want that for effectiveness, or do you want that for a second 20 sider?
Effectiveness.
All right, give me 1 20-sider then. Big number, big number, big number, big number, big number. You can't see it, but I got my fingers crossed. 16 is good.
Woo!
That's a full effect. All right. So roll me 2d8.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Oh wait. You roll me a third d8 for the fact that you just hit silver. No, roll me a d12. You just hit null with silver. That's better. So you hit it for a total of 11. We hit it for 9 earlier, so that's 20. Like that's more than half of its original HP. Oh, I mean, as the sword hits the tooth, you cut right through one of its canines. Like the flames shoot out of its mouth. It howls, and just a primordial just. It translates to fuck, but and it run. Do we think it runs off? Do we think it's? I don't think that's enough. But like, you do have a null fang sitting in the sand. And it is growling at you, and now it sees you other three as this goose's pack. Oh, sorry. It is slowly walking around you, Midnight, getting ready to try to make an attack. Incredibly wary of that silver sword. Cass or Vulpa? As Clem is just feeding scraps of his armor to these other three, right? That's what's happening? Okay.
Yeah. And he probably has like spare other lemon bars probably in around, that's all. Like, and the batteries are probably too. So. But he's not giving them those just yet. He's still, he's eyeing them.
Oh yeah, they're staying in line pretty well right now. They're eating They're eating what you're feeding.
Yep, and I'm just giving them some of the armor.
Go ahead.
Oh, Cass is gonna use the bolo tie and make an illusion of Midnight, and just kind of have him like walk in the opposite direction of Midnight, like with the sword drawn out and everything.
Oh yeah. Give me 2d20. That is good enough. I was going to give you the next level. I was going to give you the next level of effectiveness anyway, because of the way that these things see.
Nah.
Nah, you doing something?
No, I said ah.
So it sees the second one come close and lunges at it to the it snaps right down on that illusion. Midnight, roll me 2d8 again. What's your attack when, like, the second it leaps out at the other Midnight? You get a free attack. That's what that was right there. What's it look like? Its back is to you. Its hind legs are close to you. It's got a tail. Like, whatever you want to do.
I think he's immediately sliding into one of the hind legs and just trying to slice out one of the tendons.
Absolutely. With a 13, like, you slant, like, as you go through it, you feel the sword hit the null bones as it bursts into silver light again. As it 13, so what that was, we've done 20 to it, so 33. Yeah, you did more than its full HP normally. It yipes and just heads for the, like, runs the way that you guys have seen the path from before. Like, it is running away now. You could stop it if you wanted to. Like, Vulpa, like, you have a clear shot if you wanted to bring this guy down.
Yes. Okay. I think. So it's. I think if I remember correctly, and I was double checking some other stuff, but Vulpa's like default ammunition is weaving some thread into a magical bullet and shooting that. And from the Forge Master stuff, the Monstrous Creations, the prosthetic fingers she got had silver thread in it. So she's going to try and shoot that at its leg to try and restrain the leg, I think. Trying to use like manipulator to stop it from getting away.
Alright, yeah, I'll let that fly. Give me 2d20. We're not looking for damage, we're looking to add the tag pinned. Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah, pretty much, yes.
Or restrained.
Like yeah, something like that. Like, basically doing like the old thing with like the old quest marksman had, like I forget what it's called, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, give me those 2d20. Yeah, the 18 will do it. Like the silver around, you're trying to like shoot it through the leg, or are you trying to like wrap it around the leg?
I think trying to shoot between the legs so that the thread trailing it gets like wrapped around and caught up. Because it's got a lot of legs.
Yeah. What's the one? Hog tie? Is that what it is?
That's when you get like all of them.
We're trying to like hog tie this thing.
At least a couple of them.
Yeah, absolutely. It falls down in the sand. Its two back legs tied to one of its front legs as it falls down face first in the sand. It is trying to get away, but like its legs are not working. Clem, we're back to you. These three are listening to you pretty well, as long as you're feeding them.
Yeah. I mean, are they still eating, or are they like done eating? What are they?
They will
right now?
eat. They're like ducks right now. If
Okay.
you keep throwing bread to them, they will eat it. But if you stop, they're just gonna stare at you.
Okay. Because I mean, I do want to see like what they want. If they want more food, feed them a. But I mean, he does want to like see if it is like as conditional as it seems. You know, like he wants like, is this completely transactional? Do I have to like sick y'all off and get behave? Like, I don't know. Like, what's the word for?
I don't know if Midnight has told you. If you guys can do that in character if you want to. But Midnight recognizes the fact that you have become the alpha.
Yeah, I mean, I think Clementine would. I mean, would he be able to tell? Because I feel like he kind of could like see the switch in their behavior. So like, I feel like he'd be able to pick that up. But Midnight could also say something. That's fine. But I mean, I feel like Clementine would. Like,
If you feel like you recognize it,
because he
absolutely.
was watching them.
I
Huh? Oh,
I think if nothing else, the fact that Midnight has stopped considering them a threat
yeah.
is probably a big indicator.
Yeah, because that's the thing too. Like, I feel like because sometimes been this observant this entire time too. So like, if he sensed any like like any hostility, I mean, he would also attack it, and like he's trying to like tame them right now. I guess is another phrase for what I want to say, but like he's kind of trying to see like what's what with them right now. Like, are these guys like like are they able to be trained? Are they able? Can we like actually observe them like casually, or like we have to just let them go, just this is the most we got right? Because I mean I figure we were wanting to at least we already have them captured, but like
Well, you're in goose
maybe-
form, Clem. I'm like,
Yeah.
we have to figure out what your goose form tags are because we're gonna have to pick those off from
Yeah.
the monster tags, and also
Okay.
whatever they are, we're gonna have to add you the tag alpha. So if you want to use your alpha tag to figure out how much they'll listen to you, then absolutely. Oh yeah, I
Yeah, I
forgot to
wanna
mention the
wanna
fact that
see
we're not
that.
doing that other stream after this one. I told everybody that we were doing it directly after this one. Oh, okay, my bad. All right, Clem, you want to roll me 2d20?
Yeah, I want to see
And
how this
figure out-
goes.
Just how much control over these things you have?
Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. Okay, it's 2 8s.
All right, yeah.
Probably
So-
rocky right now.
You have as much control as a wild animal would. They're not going to do any like they won't walk into a house.
Yeah.
They're not tame, and they will never be tame. That is what we're going to learn
Okay,
right
so
here.
that's-
They will
Okay.
never be somebody's pet. But
Yeah, and I'm trying to make them pets.
you have a distinct idea that if you told them or marked out another area for them to hunt or things that they should not hunt, then they wouldn't.
Okay. Yeah. Because I mean, the thing is too, like, I'm not trying to like, domesticate them or anything. Like, I do mean tame as in like train them at least and be like, hey, like set boundaries, like be like, hey, don't do this or do this kind of thing. I'm not trying to like make pets or, but like, I
think you could. I think you could limit their hunting grounds, like what they would and would
Yeah.
not. Like, if you told them this is food, this is not food,
Mhm.
then I think they would stick to it.
Yeah. So and I mean, like, and the thing is too, like, I don't ask many questions ahead of time because I just couldn't for it. But like, I mean, like, could I like know, like, I mean, like, and also I guess I could also let them know, like, stay away from Fulgarlite people. But I mean, like, would I also know like what would be good areas for them to like stick around and would be safe, so they're like in their own, they're able to coexist in their own like space and not bother.
Oh yeah, you
Anyone
like
around here.
Cass would be able to help you out with that.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
Cass rolled a 20 on like these legendary.
Yeah, there we
They
go.
are supposed to be from up here. Like,
Okay.
according to Cass's thing, this whole side, like all of this, 1,000 years ago, was the same.
Yeah.
But now,
Okay.
like the sand from bone meal has moved over. The ocean was at one point in time, bone meal and 1,000 years ago was an ocean. So all of the sand wasn't here. But once bone meal dried, erosion and wind and whatever, like moved bone meal sand down here to fill all of this. So like this used to be their hunting ground. They used to be down here. But now
Yeah.
people live here.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I do want to like redirect them and like I guess give them a little update to like, hey, these ones are like off limits now. They're not territory, like this, like their area. Kind of I guess like give them those kind of directions so they have like a better like area to have more free reign. You know, live as they do. You know, without you know, possible like you know causing issues for other people, conflicts. They can still do what they do. Because I mean, I know they're wild animals. I'm not trying to change it. I do want to make sure they're like you know coexist. You know, and still like do it when everyone else can still. But you know, so I do want to limit their
I'm fully on board with it. Yeah. So
I'm not trying to you want to balance the ecosystem.
like they will, like you don't have to do it right like here right now, but like Goose Clem can waddle them to the to their new hunting grounds, and they will stay.
I want to direct them, show them. Yeah, I want to show them.
All right, Cass, Midnight, and Vulpa. What are we doing with the previous alpha? It is still a living creature. Like it is still. It will.
Well.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, well. My question here to everyone right now is: I could either use the Silent Night and we could take this in for research purposes, or do we, you know?
Well, they wanted a specimen, and there's no stronger specimen than I can see.
Midnight.
Midnight's just kind of staring at him or just sign. I suppose.
Yeah. All right, votes 3-0. All right. Cash just goes and uses the Silent Night on it.
Yeah, it'll go out. You don't even have to roll for that. It's just like, phew. Like Metal Gear.
I still want one of those pelts.
And now I'm gonna be honest, that's a creature from 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
What kind of research, like what kind of studying are you gonna do? And we can talk about that later, but
That is for the luminaries to decide.
Yeah, all right.
That is for me to bring in and for the officers to decide what to do next.
Hey, look what I caught.
I'm grabbing that tooth.
All right. So, Clem spending the next couple days walking, I think it's 100 miles?
Yeah, Clement is gonna probably ride one, probably try, but
Yeah, absolutely. If you want,
yeah, if they let me.
Yeah.
And it'll be feeding them and everything too.
If we let the goose drive.
Just
Do you not trust Clementine?
because why not? Cass, for the one time, will let someone else drive the gentleman.
Oh, I see how it is. I can't drive, but the goose can drive. It doesn't even have opposable thumbs.
The goose has control of 3 1,000-year-old creatures. I don't think you can compare on that level.
Yeah.
260 miles. So 340 miles. You're gonna have to walk 340 miles as a goose.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Clementine's still like, what's happening? Why am I still? But fine.
When the sun comes up, they're gonna they're not gonna be invisible, and you are going to be able to go back to your regular form.
Yeah, I figure it's gonna be like an in and out.
Turns out geese only walk 2 to 3
like...
miles an hour. We just learned. But then again,
Oh.
we were riding this thing, so
Yeah.
Clem's on their way back there. Hold on, Clem.
Yeah.
You're not here anymore.
Yeah, I'm leading you guys away from the spot.
The next morning,
Chill.
these guys are waiting by the tower, which has not been attacked, and their other 6 batteries that they had in there have filled up. And Harrison just, oh, you did it! She's like, the MTM is ready to go. Did you bring the other batteries back?
That's a good question. How many did Clem use?
None.
None.
Clem didn't have to use any.
Yeah, and I would let you guys take them.
Then, yeah, we would have brought him in.
Yeah, you guys could have brought them back.
Harrison does this little spin again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and loads them all back in. It's just like, okay, what do we want to create first? She's like, where's Clem?
Oh, Clem had to go back immediately for an emergency.
Did you discover what the threat was? Did you deal with it? Did you have to kill anything? Did you do some hunting?
Yes, you know what those things were, so you get to
Oh
explain.
wait, you guys have one with you. My bad.
Oh, was it daytime now?
I forgot.
We got one that's just like knocked out still.
Yeah. Yo, got them all tied up.
It's like, holy, what is that? Oh, are those null claws? And look what big teeth you have. It's like, oh, look at this. Oh, fantastic. What a wonderful creature. Okay. So those are... Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. My bad. Sunlight's on it. Nobody can see this thing.
Can we see the bindings?
Probably.
Or...
You see the binding. That's what you
probably
see.
the binding.
Like,
I think
invisible enemies. Is it a ghost? You tie up a ghost? How did you tie up a ghost?
Well, you see, the ghost had 6 legs, so...
6-legged ghosts! I didn't know ghosts had legs. I thought they all looked like sheets.
no. No, this creature happens to become invisible when not exposed to starlight.
Oh, like the sacred creatures to the north. You're not supposed to hunt those.
Exactly. Hey.
Are we gonna get in trouble for this?
No, this is a different creature, actually.
I think Cass quickly lets them see the notes on the creature.
Harrison definitely looks it over. Flip. It's like, oh, we're gonna have to report this to the wildlife, the wild all caps, by the way. Life Foundation.
Yep, no longer extinct.
Oh, no longer
Mhm.
extinct. Oh, like
And
that
also,
one fish.
also back in their homeland, by the way.
These are probably going to be endangered then, huh?
Oh.
Well, nobody can assume that it's in any not in good hands when it's in your hands.
Yep.
Well, as you can see, me and Michael got this going again. And it's just they load in the batteries. It's like, okay, well, you all have a quite the creature to return, and if you he looks at the notes that just say Clem is the new pack alpha. Like, It's like I guess we don't have too much to worry about, and you are sending them back to the traditional hunting grounds. Excellent, that's good. If we run into any more problems with these, we can call you for help, yes? And you can all deal with them safely. The hilarious thing about the way that I wrote the Silent Night is once you hit it with the sleep thing, it converts all of that damage into sleep damage instead of like actual damage. So you guys can beat the hell out of it, but still, like, it's fine now. It's just out. So, they've got the MTM. Well, I'm actually gonna roll to see if whether or not this thing works. Yeah, it's pretty alright. They have created porridge. It's just like, excellent. And here's a bowl for you. And it just, Harrison hands everybody a bowl of porridge. Everybody try it. Harrison puts a
Perfect
spoon in,
portion.
opens their mouth, wide-eyed looking at all of you, including Michael and Kai. Like, the spoon is hovering at their mouth, but they have not taken a bite yet.
It doesn't make ice cream.
If you do eat it, it's fine. It's nourishing, but it is the most boring porridge you've ever tasted in your life. It's just
I think Midnight actually looks a little sick looking at it because he does not like just plain grains.
Mm.
I think Vulpa's doing a thing where she slides the bowl that she doesn't want to eat to the dog. Like under the table.
snoring, but licking it like.
I think Cass just straight up. I think Cass just straight up eats it because that's probably one of the things that he ate in the dry docks with how little food they had at times.
Mm.
And yeah, with that, let's do a quick recap. Make sure we accomplish the main mission. We did allow them to repair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead, switch to the. I gotta open my doc.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, primary objective: protect the people of Fulgarlite from unknown threat and repair while they repair their shields. Yeah, you all used Clem as bait to make sure they could do their repairs without worry of being attacked by these creatures. And you also neutralized the threat. Excellent. So you all get... Oh shit! 2 people rolled 20s. What tags did you use when you rolled those 20s?
Oh shit.
Midnight was Shadow, I know that.
I was using the mimic. I was using the mimic cloak.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah, that was an item 20. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And mine was just item 20.
And what was your 20, Cass?
Mine was an item.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
no.
In
Mine
Shadows
was
has redeemed
Recon,
his
right?
coming.
yeah, because I
Yeah,
rolled
because it
a,
was finding the place.
I
Yeah.
rolled a I rolled a D12 by accident instead of a D20.
You did.
Like 2 D12s in there.
Absolutely.
I mean, I also.
Ooh, go ahead.
Yeah, and I think I also rolled a 20, but.
Yeah, Clem, you definitely did roll a 20 right after. That was. Was your 20 to goad them? No, your 20 was to make. You used Chef. That's what you were using.
Yeah.
Use Chef? Okay, so 1 experience for Clem's Chef, 1 experience for Cass's Tracker. Because, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then. Excellent. Now. What 1 point of experience would you all like to put where? As long as you use the tag today, you can put an experience in it because we accomplished the mission. You
That's gonna
can put
his-
another one into the one that you already put into it, but no more than that. Like, oh, yeah, I mean, obviously.
I'm gonna put 1 into sharpshooter.
Or the marksman? Yeah, we
Oh, yeah,
changed
marksman.
sharpshooter to marksman for ease.
Marksman. Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'll put mine in shadow.
In shadow, yep, absolutely.
I mean, I feel like with the vast majority of my tags being used on manipulator, I'll probably do that.
Oh yeah, sure. 1 to manipulator, absolutely. And Clem?
See, I think I only used the 2, so I guess. I mean, if that counts, because.
Oh yeah, you used chemist.
Yeah. So
you used
I
chef and-
just to even
chef and
out.
chemist.
Yeah, just to even it out. I want to.
Absolutely. Nobody used their flaw today, but that's okay.
I was thinking on it, but
Today's game went a lot sillier than expected. This was supposed to be about
Yeah.
like hunting big monsters. And like for the record, that monster was added by somebody.
nice.
Oh.
That's a monster.
Somebody very specifically asked for a monster that ate magic. I'm not going to out them,
Oh.
but somebody asked for it.
Yeah.
I mean, with Magic and Null not working on it, it certainly was a challenge.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
know.
Karam says it. Like, Karam's like,
that
okay.
was so. I'm
Yeah,
so
correct.
sorry to like. That was kind of.
Like, the,
We defeated it in the most unorthodox of ways.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, no,
that-
it was fun though. I appreciate them very much.
I was
they
not
were,
expecting,
they were neat.
because Caustic said it in the chat, that Goose is threat-shaped. So,
Yes.
like, it makes sense that everything across the Echo recognizes geese as a threat. And as long as you can outroll the alpha, you can just beat them. Right now, Clem is the only one that can turn into a goose outside of Honk Before Midnight games.
The
And
right now
Clementine's
scares me.
normally a friend, but he's like, I'll be a threat if you have to be a threat. But no, like that was fun. that was.
I'm a goose, but Cox spoon.
Yeah. It's like I'm a goose, but he has like the shotgun in the back end. I'm gonna use spoon because he's like, we're ready. I'm armed.
I was for
buddy.
some reason picturing Clem doing the thing where she flips the spoon to the other side of her mouth
Oh yeah,
into a battle stance.
Oh no, he would if they were gonna. He would have definitely dueled with them with the spoon. The spoon. I feel like the spoon would be in on it. Like, like I don't think he'd use them otherwise.
The spoon's constantly trying to translate, but nobody can hear the spoon.
Yeah. And Clementine appreciates him, but he's like, buddy.
I like the idea that the spoon thinks that everybody else can hear him.
Clementine talks like they can too, though. So I don't think he really quite knows until he does say like, "I'm so sorry, I don't think they can hear you," but I will speak for you.
And yeah, so everybody knows that's what the folks of Fulgarlite are doing. They are experimenting with turning magic into things. They are they are they are also very excited to travel because they can now. Like
Yeah.
The people from Fulgarlite moving around the world, and they can stay in their forms. They keep certain things around them, like Kai keeps their umbrella with them because that is holding their magic, just in case things go south. But there we are.
Yeah.
So thank you all. Sorry about the late start. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for using your tags. Like Nika said before, we are playing again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That game is going to be the game that was supposed to happen yesterday. And then after that game, we have another game at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully, I can get the one over, take an hour break for lunch, and then get back to it. But games might run long. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all so much. Are we going to play...
I'm gonna play the lyric version.
All right, thank you. Nika's going to play the lyric version of the song one more time. Thank you all so much for playing, and bye forever. Say goodbye,
Bye,
everybody.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Through tangled paths and mysteries, working side by side, we weavers chart where none to be, sailing day and night. Luminaries chase the truth through boundless wisdom keen. Through tests and trials, they'll guide the crew to sights yet to be seen. Raise the banner, let it fly. United we stand tall. A spirit bold and a courage bright to answer echo's call. Adventure waits for nobody, so rally up the crew. Sailing towards our destiny, we know just what to do. Protecting all through strife and storm, seem guardians defend. Their mission pure, their promise sworn, steadfast till the end. Mysticians seek what lies untold, with spells of newfound lore. Lighting paths and opening gates to magic's very core. Raise the banner, let it fly. United we stand tall. A spirit bold and a courage bright to answer echo's call. Adventure waits for nobody, so rally up the crew. Sailing towards our destiny, we know just what to do. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. It's a record.